the rain I live, so why don't you leave? Why don't you leave me alone? Yeah, why don't you leave? Why don't you leave me alone?
TikTok, hello everybody, hello Instagram, everybody, YouTube, Twitch, subscribe. There's so many people here now, I don't know what I'm doing. We're here, hello, how are we doing? Hey Arthur, hey Lars, Natalie, Alison, Sandra, Squibbly should I say, Jerry, Frenchie, Mrs. Jerry, hello, how are we doing? Mish on Instagram, hello, Husky, Danger, Catty, D-Stalks, hello on TikTok, how we doing? Alright, Pam, Eddie, Paddy, how we doing? Steve, am I back down to earth, Neil? A little bit, yeah, I'm a little bit back down to earth, I'm getting there. I'm getting there, I'm a little bit hoarse because I've just eaten a cookie, which was stupid. I am humming, oh, on Facebook is that humming? Hang on, is Facebook humming? Let me, bear with me callers, let's see if this fixes it. Let me just mute the Facebook chat. Hang on, I'm going to mute everybody there. Is that any better on YouTube, Facebook, and all that jazz? You guys will be alright. Evening, Mark Grover, how we doing? Let me know. Let me know. My Mac is whirring up because it's there. It's hissing. Hang on. I'm about 20 seconds in front of you, so I need to know if that fixed it. Mimi, where are you? Better. Okay, I fixed it. Cool. I did the classic. Plug it in. No. Unplug and plug it back in. Don't know why that happens sometimes. Perfect. Okay, good, yeah. It's because I'm using a KSM 27 Shure Phantom microphone through a 1 Apogee into the Mac, which sometimes happens. But the two phones are on these two mics here, which I'm hoping are now picking up and actually going and working. So yeah. Luke is on the old Instagram. Learn this today, Luke. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing keeps you here. Nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Daft says hello. How's Nick? Nick is good. He's okay. Was on message with him today. He's a bit groggy, but he's absolutely fine. He checked out of hospital about 3 a.m. on the Thursday morning. We saw him the day after. He was a little bit ill, we will say. No, he was very ill. He was still grey. But he's good, thank you, and he thanks everyone for the wishes and stuff. And yes, we're all good. We're all good. Don't you worry. All good. Lower the input of the KSM going to the Mac can cause Mick to pick up too much preferences. Oh yeah, it's all right. It is, but if I lower it, it's not the. I've got like a pop shield there as well. It's only when the Mac thing warms up a bit, so it's all right. It's what we do. It's what we do. Luke's on Instagram. If anyone wants to go on Instagram, Luke's on Instagram. Hi Neil, what was the first thing you craved to eat and drink when you walked through your front door? Well, Luke and I and my dad worked it out. We'd been travelling or moving for 50 hours solid because we did the show in Liverpool and then we were on the 10:30 at night ferry the day after, but obviously we stayed up all day and then we got on the ferry. We did have a cabin, but it got in at 6 a.m. So we got, after we had some food and stuff and went to bed, we got about 6 hours sleep. Then when we got to Belfast, we drove to the hotel, checked in, had breakfast, then slept in the hotel reception because our rooms weren't ready. Thank you to Premier Inn for getting our rooms nice and ready, though, quite quickly. And we went in, then had another sleep, then went to the show, wrote the set list for the show in sound check, and we did a mix of electric and acoustic stuff. Fenton very kindly brought his acoustic guitar for me to use, and then we did the show, packed down. It was heaving in Belfast and it was peeing down with rain when we were packing out, so then I got stuck in traffic. I had to have a word with the police because the police were trying to push me away from the black box we were playing. So then I had to talk to them and go, no, you need to let me through because we're unpacking. They did. We got back to the hotel, went to bed. We were then up at 6:30 in the morning because we were on the kind of early ferry back. Luke's alarm went off, but he ignored it, so we had to bang on his door to wake him up. He was only like 10 minutes late. We got to the ferry, got into the ferry, and then and we're on the ferry. The ferry was sailing, I think, at 10:30. Can't remember. And it was an 8-hour crossing. And then literally you just had us three sleeping on the ferry because we didn't have a cabin. And then we woke up, watched a bit of the football, went back to sleep, had a bit of food. Then it was 2.5 hours home. So I walked through the door last night at, I think it was about 10:30. And because your body clock's weird when you're on tour, because obviously you stay up late because your body's got loads of adrenaline and stuff like that. So I couldn't get to sleep till like 1 o'clock last night. So then went to bed at 1 o'clock. Got up this morning, went to Villa v Wolves, was nearly asleep in the stands because it was such a dull game, but we won, which is good. Came back, set up, and here we are. Wouldn't change it for the world. I am missing what everybody's saying. I'm so sorry. Let me go on and have a butcher's. That was one question from Jerry. Luke's on Instagram. He's not on this chat, but if you go onto Instagram, Luke is on Instagram. He's in there. Chinwag. Where did you get Chinwag from? Chinwag. That's what I said on one of the things, wasn't it? Another new one for you. Could you play Down by the River, please, Neil? I'm having withdrawal symptoms. We haven't had it for a while. Have we not? Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that. We'll probably do it near the end. So good to see you all. Not long till Fleet. Not long till Fleet. What's that? I honestly don't know how you did it. I followed you for 3 days, did hardly anything, and was shattered for a week. It is tiring, right? It's knackering. It is Good day from a train in Sydney. God, that is frightening, Michael, that you're on a train in Sydney and you're tuning in. But next week's the 300th stream, and I think I'm going to have to do it on Wednesday. I think Wednesday, but I'll confirm after. Because the weird thing about being on tour is you completely forget what the days are and times and all that kind of stuff. You basically live from hotel check-in, food, sound check, gig, merch, back to the hotel. That is your life, basically. I was going to say, we've done Fleet. We've done Fleet, Natalie. Yes. So the Crossing Show. The Crossing Show, there is about 50 tickets left. All right. So if you want to come and you haven't got a ticket, get them, because I don't think they're going to make it to the day. Right. And I know a lot of people buy tickets on the day, and I get that. And this is not me going, oh, buy your tickets, get your tickets. We're going to be turning people away. at this stage, we'll probably have to limit the guest list that we've got for the industry people and stuff like that. So please do get one. Oh my God, Ben Graham is here. How can I miss you, Ben Graham, when you've been messaging me all day as well? So Ben Graham, right? I got in, literally walked through the door, sat down, and he sent me a photo of him painting his bathroom. I mean, that is a man, isn't it? That is a man. I've just driven miles from Arthur's dance competition. Oh, nice, cool. I can't dance for toffee. I was there for just one night after half day of college, and yet I'm still shattered. It kind of, it's not, you are tiring. It's when you stop. Hi, Luke and Neil too. All right, so yes, people saying hello to Luke on that one. Need the crossing gig a lot. Oh, hey, Jill. Jill's on TikTok. Touring is like being old. Sometimes I don't know what day it is. Will Carter's here. Will took some very good photos. I'll tell you what we'll do, because you want a chinwags. Where is it? Where did I put the photos? I have put photos in here. Is it this one? Hang on. See, I'm so far behind on what I'm doing. Is it this one? This might be the crossing. No, that's the crossing. This might be the crossing. No, that's the crossing. That's the vinyl, which you've already got. That's the guitar, which has already been won, which we're going to talk about. Where is it? Is it? Oh, here we go. Shows. There we go. You know, the one I actually mentioned, shows. So if you're on TikTok or Instagram, you won't be able to see this at the moment, but I'm sharing photos with everybody else. And these photos are by, so the one top left is by Rob Blackham from London. Rob Blackham is an incredible photographer, and there is a photo we're going to be sharing hopefully quite soon, which is really, really cool. You've got bang smack kind of middle down is Will Carter's from Fleet. The left-hand side, the left, bottom left, top right, bottom right are Tony Coles from Fleet as well. But thank you very much to every photographer and reviewer and people that came to the shows, because it is absolutely insane what happened. These are just a small selection of the photos that I'm sharing on the stream at the minute. But yeah, it was incredible. Incredible. I do miss you, Ben. I do miss you. That's what I've just said. Nigella is coming to the crossing too. Oh, wicked. That's good. Ben Graham is a legend. Nick's fine. Can everyone just keep putting Nick's fine in the comments so I don't have to keep telling everybody? He's all right. I spoke to him today. He's a bit groggy, but he's much, much better, were his exact words. Nick is good. Nobody worry. He's cool. He scared the crap out of us, but he's good. Definitely a bromance between you and Ben. In London, he pinched my bum. In London, he pinched my bum and scared the crap out of me. I don't know why, but I thought it was someone else. But Ben was behind me. But I thought, oh my God, someone's just pinched my bum from the crowd. And well, that's impossible because Ben's there. And I turned around and Ben was laughing his absolute what's off at me. Neil, have you guys considered raffling off the major parts of the Blue Martin to possibly raise even more money for charity? I know it sounds like blasphemy. A bit more people would get parts of history. I will start with £50 for the strings, as Ben Graham seemed to own the guitar on stage. No, we're not going to dismantle it, because that will probably make all of us cry. So that is a very good point, though. Let's talk about the guitar. So the guitar, obviously, the Blue Martin, was won by the amazing and lovely Kaz, and you can see on the other streams that she's on the screen right there. There was, from buying tickets, because I'm the one who had to go for all the data, lovely Audrey got me all the data and gave it through to me. And what happened was we had to obviously be very careful because of GDPR and all those lovely things, but we had numbers associated to every single person who'd bought tickets. Now, if you'd bought tickets, say, to 4 or 5 shows, then you would have been in the draw 4 or 5 times. Not if you'd bought 4 or 5 tickets for one show, because obviously that's not how we did it. And it took me bloody ages, to be honest, to put it all in. But I was really fastidious with it. And then what we did is, next to each number, I then kind of blacked out everybody's name, so I didn't know instantly who won. We did put all those numbers into a random number generator, you know, the wheel thing we use. Not random number generator, real wheel thing. And we did that, and it picked out number 670. I then went back to the spreadsheet, looked down to 670, and realized that Kaz had won the guitar. Now, what Kaz has said, and she said it instantly on the night at the 100 Club as well. She said that she wants to keep the guitar for 2 weeks. I mean, the guitar is literally just over there. just to have in her like room in her house, and just to look at it and stuff. But then she was absolutely adamant, and we asked her so many times. We said, "Are you sure you want to do this?" She goes, she wants to give the guitar back to the two bands, so then we can. Cokes is excited, so we can then go raise money for a charity as well and sell tickets. So you will have another chance to potentially win the Blue Martin, which is cool. Coke, shut up! So win the Blue Martin, which is cool. Now, what we are going to do to make the odds even better for you is we're going to limit the number of tickets that we're going to sell. So that means they will go quick. Do not worry, we will give you fair warning when they're going out and stuff on both Dom's pages and our pages as well. So you will know when it's going out. Please don't worry. It's not going to be a lot of money either. It's going to be buy a ticket and then you enter into the raffle basically, and all the money raised from it, every single penny of it, will go to that charity. We're just trying to sort it out at the moment with the charity and get the page set up and all that kind of stuff. I have a call tomorrow to go through that, so it's getting there, but you'll get fully aware. So you're getting a second bite of the cherry, people, with the guitar. A second bite of the cherry. And now the guitar has been on tour as well. So, yeah. So, congratulations to Kaz, and thank you to Kaz massively for donating the guitar back to us so we can raise money for charity. But you should have seen her face, because it was dead easy for me to kind of work out, because I said it on stage, and I just saw like Kaz over there going, and her mouth was wide open. It was so funny. Yeah, it was good. It was good. What? Do not remind me again today, TikTok. Ashley's knackered. 2 gigs last weekend and busy week at work. Another gig on Friday. Hey, that's how it works. These are the pictures you need on an album cover. Well, okay. Stay with us, Dwight. You got it, my man. Thank you, Steve. Am I okay to bring a camera to the crossing? What kind of camera, Neville? Because there will be photographers there, and the biggest thing for us, and we say this even to some of the photographers who follow us around as well, is don't spend your life behind the lens taking photos and stuff of us. Enjoy the show and get to the show. There are designated photographers that will be at the show, so there won't be any photographer passes going out because we've already got those sorted, mate. But just come to the show. It'll be good. It'll be fine. You don't need to. Don't document it. Take it on your phone. We'd much rather you watch us. I'm very eccentric like that, you know. I saw this, Neil. Lovely pinch of the rear. Thanks for mentioning the pick. I also got a drumstick too. Yeah, Steve stole a pick. He didn't steal one. Here she is. Kaz is on YouTube. Kaz is so chuffed to win. Oh, amazing. Thank you, Kaz. Thank you, Kaz. Bianca, how are we doing? The raffle will be accessible to non-UK people. We will just have to work out how we get the guitar to someone if they live in Europe, because sending guitars through FedEx and all that stuff can be, 1, quite pricey as well, and 2, a little bit dangerous. But we'll work it out. Kaz is a lovely person. A lovely, lovely person. Sign up to the newsletter. Yeah, always the newsletter. Great idea to raffle the guitar. Kaz is amazing. I only hope it's not PayPal, as I don't have it. Long story. Great night in Harlington Fleet. I don't know what it would be. I believe you should be able to pay by credit cards and debit cards and stuff like that. As we always say, please, it's not going to be extortionate, obviously, to enter, but please do not overstretch yourself with this as well. Please let everybody enter as well. If we do see mass entries or people spending an enormous amount of money on this, we will refund those tickets and let you still enter, but we want as many people in this draw as possible, but we do want to limit the tickets so it gives everybody a better chance to win. Okay, yes, I can play melody. I got 4 medals today, 2 for balloon and 2 for Latin. Ballroom, balloon, what's about balloon dancing? Balloon dancing is something you'll probably learn in the future, mate. So yeah, we can do melody. Probably should do some tunes. And I met her in London town. Girl, she nearly blew my my mind. I didn't know what to say to her, but I knew that it'd be fine. So I started to walk my way, saw the town to on her spine. From the moment she looked at me, I knew that we'd be fine. And her name was sweet as melody, and she gripped me like a storm and said, as the doorman, he saw my eyes. He said, son, you better watch your step. That girl is known for a wild ways. Are you sure you can handle it yet? She started to walk my way, saw the tattoo on her spine. From the moment she looked at me, I knew that you'd be fine. And her name was sweet as melody, and she gripped me like a storm at sea. Her name was Melody. Her name was watch the TV. Melody. Her name was Melody. Her name Oh, Luke and Nick have both commented, so let me read out what they've said. So Luke says I need to lean into this. Luke says on Instagram, thank you to everyone who came to the shows. Loved every second of it. Make sure you get your bottoms to the crossing. It's going to be biblical. I am allowed to say that because, and then it ends. So find out what Luke said and the rest on Instagram by coming to the crossing. I saw Nick comment as well. So Nick was watching on YouTube but thought he'd come and say hi. Neil's right. He's okay. Emma's done an amazing job bringing me back to full health. Really, really appreciate all the love and support that you've all given me. Would love to hear Give Me Some Time, Neil. Just want to say again, super proud of you and Luke for carrying on. It's all right, mate. Don't worry. The main thing is you're healthy and that's better. But I'll be brutally honest. I don't think I've ever been in a position when me and Luke are on stage and I'm thinking, I wonder if Nick is still alive behind us in the dressing room. Because I was like, we're here singing Get Back at the Cavern. I'm like, I have no idea if he's all right. And then Ben poked around the corner and me and Luke both went, thinking, oh no. And Ben went. So we were like, whew. So we were getting messages to us from Charlie and Ben about Nick's state while we're on stage. And it is very difficult to sing and to keep your head and think, I've got to play a set here. I remember one time I looked at Luke through something and both our brains were like, we don't know what we're doing. I could just tell. It was like, what? Yeah, but see, he's good. He's on there. He's on. Set a limit on the number of tickets or even just one ticket, make it super fair. Yeah, I think that's the stuff we need to work out on the raffle stuff. We need to make sure it's nice and fair. You know us, it has to be nice and fair for everybody. That's how it works. You don't have to apologise about being late, Claire. I've got to look at 3 screens and I'm not doing a good job of it. I was right in front of Neil when Ben pinched his rear. Thought I was going to get a Chelsea boot in the boat race. Cuban heel, I think you'll find, Jerry. Do you know any Lawrence Jones? If so, can you play some? No, I don't know any Lawrence Jones, but I know Lawrence Jones, so I can message him and say, hey, Lawrence. Lawrence is doing, I think he's done it already. It might have been Thursday just gone, or it's next Thursday. But he's doing some acoustic shows, so you should go to that. Also, have you reversed your LP custom... What? Also, have you reversed your Les Paul custom pickup selector, or do you just play on the neck pickup? No, I just play on the neck pickup because I like it beefy. You did so well, the pair of you. Thank you very much. It kind of was a bit of a blur, if I'm being brutally honest. Hang on. Okay. Right, we've got a question on Insta. I'm trying to get into learning the guitar and don't want to pay for lessons. How do you reckon I go about it? I've never had a guitar lesson in my life, and it shows because I am what I'd call a chord muncher and not a guitarist. Personally, I would go for lessons if I could do my time again, but I hate being taught anything because I've got the patience of a gnat. But what I would do is pick a band which you really, really love, and there's chord books, or go on Tinternet. There's loads of cool things on YouTube where you can sit and do learning and stuff. The internet is an incredible place. But find your favourite songs and learn your favourite songs, because what happens is when you learn your favourite songs, you don't get bored. Or like if someone says, right, play a D. It's like, it's just boring. But if you know your favourite song, you know what it's supposed to sound like, you can kind of do that. And just take your time. It will be the most frustrating thing you will ever do, and you'll want to throw this thing out the window. And when you get to bar chords, just take deep breaths. But it's also the most rewarding, I would say. That would be my Fontaine's one. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, YouTube tutorials are always the best. Jerry's got a question. Neil, what a tour it was, eh? You guys were brilliant every time we saw you. Thank you for the memories and the music. That's okay, you don't need to thank us. Although I must say, my last words to Nick whilst in the queue at the cavern will possibly haunt me forever. I said, have a blast, Nick, and break a leg, as they say. No, that's good, you can say that. No, you're fine with that. You're fine with saying break a leg. We're not superstitious, so it's all right. Well, I am a little bit. There's certain things I do in the dressing room, like with my thing on my wrist and stuff, but that's about it. Offer one ticket to start and then set a date when people can buy more. If they're not sold at that point, gives everyone a chance to maximise the money for charity. Very, very true. What about the Spinal Tap hit on Charlie on Friday night? Oh, God, that was funny. Yeah. So Charlie stormed off stage. Not stormed off stage. That sounds like he threw a hissy fit. Charlie ran off stage in Belfast, and me, Luke, and my dad were in the dressing room, and we heard the drum stop and thought, oh my God, please no, this cannot have happened again. And Charlie then, and what weird is that Charlie burst into the dressing room, and we're like, you all right, mate? He goes, and he was like flustered, and he went to the toilet, and we thought, oh God. Fenton jumped on, but he was fine, he was all right. I think the heat got to him and stuff, and he got in his own head a bit about being sick on stage, but he wasn't, he was fine. And then he got back on stage for the encore. So I think it was a hot room, to be fair. So yeah. Once in a lifetime is enough, yeah. Glad someone asked about the guitar lessons. Still in very, very early stages. Mostly find my own notes. If tunes on the frets, I'll take some starter lessons, yeah. The crossing will be cool. Which charity are you going to raise money for, Ralph? I don't know, Christine. We've got to sort that out. We'll have to have conversations with a lot of people. Was there at the 100 Club with Trevor? Excellent gig. Met Luke and Nick, but missed you. Next time, you're right about Don Martin as a guitarist. I said hello. I was around. I do come around, but it was so cold in the 100 Clubs that I was like, ooh. Charlie's fine. Charlie's absolutely fine. He just got in his own head, and he did the right thing by not puking on stage. He then ran off. But he wasn't ill. It was fine. It was just hot, and I'll just make sure I've read every comments. Right, let's try and do... I love the way Nick gives me gimme some time to do. Right? It is okay to eat roast potatoes today because it's Sunday. We won't leave it till last breath. Loosen a grip because it costs less. Hold your anger on the broken man. Easy cruise to let go. Take it back easy. Stand up for your song. Speak up for love. Will you let the people know? We won't leave it till last breath. That sounds right. Taking a minute because it costs less. Hide your anger on the broken man. Easy cruise to let go. Take it back easy. Stand up for your soul. Speak up for love. Will you let the people know? That was the solo, because I need Luke. There you go. Give me some time, little monkey. Roast potatoes are fine on the Sunday. But we did get to play Beatles tunes at the Cavern, so that was cool. That's the other thing. I know those Beatles songs and how to play them on guitar, but my brain was just like, I have no chords and no nothing. I actually said to Charlie, what's the first line of All My Lovin'? And he went, what do you mean? And I was like, just tell me the first line. He's like, close your eyes. I was like, okay. Funny enough, we came off stage. Me and Luke rushed off stage afterwards. Obviously, Nick wasn't there anymore. So he's like, is everything okay? And he's like, yeah. And Charlie, God bless him, like everyone, we were just like coming down, and me and Luke were like, bloody hell, Jesus Christ, and we're talking about it. And Charlie went, I know this isn't the best time to say this, but you just made my dreams came true because I played the Beatles at the Cavern. And we were like, Charlie, that is exactly what we needed you to say. So yeah, it was good. God bless him. What would you like to hear now? Right, what else are we going to talk about? So let's talk about the crossing. So as I said, there's about 50 tickets left of the crossing. Please, for the love of all life, please get tickets if you haven't already got them. If you have, you're sound, you're sorted. The Blue Meanie meetup is before that at the Old Crown, I'm going to say, which is right next door. It is the oldest pub in Birmingham. It is also haunted, so if you like ghosts, then great. So yeah, it's going to be mad. Lucky Number You are playing with us as well, and they are a lovely bunch of lads from Birmingham. From Brum, and we went and did a lot of scoping out of venues and stuff like that to watch a load of bands and stuff in Brum, because we wanted to pull someone in that hasn't maybe played the crossing or hasn't played in front of that many people, and these lads kind of jumped out of us as well, and Luke knows them as well, so yeah, it's all good. We had a great time meeting you at the Clooney, met Jerry again, good times. Yeah, Clooney was good. All right, Lee Graham, how we doing? Christopher, hello. Play a Christmas song. No, it's not Christmas, Natalie. The choice of encore songs, Ace on the tour. Who chose them? Well, let me tell you about those encore songs. Good God, that took a long time to get sorted. I'll tell you why, right? We must have gone through... I'll happily tell you the song. Do you want me to tell you the songs that were under consideration for the encore? I can tell you that. What, Bab? Oh, okay. I thought you were going to ask me a question. So, originally, it was going to be Kashmir and Ramble On. So, it's going to be Led Zeppelin. My one I wanted to do was Ramble On. with Led Zeppelin, and Dom said, "What about Kashmir?" So that was the first two, and then we were like, "No, not too sure on those." Then it was going to be "The Weight" by the band. Ben suggested that one, which was close, but then we saw someone else doing it and thought, "Well, we can't do that." Ben then suggested "Some Folks Are Born Made of Pain Red, Red, White, and Blue." Is that Fortune? It ain't me, ooh, I ain't no fortunate son, no. So that one. Then I suggested White Room and said, "Dom, you can then be Clapton and I'll just go in the background." And he was like, "Yeah." So we nailed White Room in really early. We're like, yep, that's what we're doing. We're going to do White Room. And then the second song, my God, we could not think of which one we were going to do. What I suggested, Wishing Well by Bad Company, to Dom, and he was like, "Yeah, I kind of dig it, but not really." I was like, "Cool, that's no worries." Then Dom wanted to do Alabama by Neil Young, and that was what it was going to be. It was going to be Alabama by Neil Young and White Room, and we actually rehearsed it, the lads and I, at Alabama, and the harmonies and stuff like that. And then Dom, no, I've got to go back. So before Alabama, at the photo shoot for Blues in Britain magazine at the the Sanctum in London, Dom, we'd had White Room. Fenton then suggested Black Sabbath, and I was like, "I'm not sure on Black Sabbath." So we didn't do that, which is a good suggestion because it was obviously very topical. And then I think I remember saying to Dom, "What about Feel Like Making Love by Bad Company?" And he was like, "Maybe," and kind of was like that about it. Obviously, we discussed some Rory songs, but we were like, "We don't want to do Rory," because Dom was doing stuff in the set already with that. So then obviously a month passes. I mean, so this has been literally since we decided to do the encore songs while we were on tour, on the last tour with Dom. We were saying both bands could get up at the end and do encore and stuff. So then, about a month before, maybe a couple of weeks actually, Dom messaged going, "We've got it. It's Wishing Well." Not Wishing Well. It's Feel Like Making Love by Bad Company. And then I reminded Dom that I suggested that 4 months earlier. And he went, I know, Jesus Christ, I know, as Dom does. So he said that to me. So then we rehearsed it. Ben was then going, "What key are you playing?" I'm like, "Well, we're doing it in E flat." And he was like, "Oh, we're in D." So we had to sort out the tunings and stuff. And the first ever time we all played it together was in Soundcheck at Cork. And obviously the first time we ever played it was in Cork. Good though. Progressively as the tour went on, we got better at it, or I did. The boys were absolutely fine. So that is why it came about, and it kind of that was over a 9-month period. Tell a lie. Dom sent me a voice note with him playing White Room, so we could make sure we got the right key. And then I think it was Glasgow. My guitar was too loud on Feel Like Making Love, and we were playing too much, so we just changed it around. And there is a video. We've got a video of us rehearsing the harmonies for Feel Like Making Love, which I'll share. So yeah, that's how it came about. It's so weird singing the Beatles in the cavern. Well, that's how it's supposed to be. While my guitar gently weeps, I can try. I'm just making sure I'm going through all the comments. Belfast boy couldn't beat us. A testament to the influence all you guys had on me. As soon as we got home, I picked up the old guitar and tried to play White Room. It was a bit of a noise, but in Dom words, it's not a competition. It's not. Well, another interesting story. Dom doesn't play with a wah-wah. And he turned to me when I said White Room. He goes, "Well, you're going to have to do the wah-wah bit." And I was like, "I don't mind, but I'm not anywhere near your level, Dom, so you're going to do all the widdly bits." And he was like, "Okay." So Dom then got his wah-wah pedal out, and then halfway through the tour, he pulled me aside and went, "Oh my God, I can get so much kind of sustain and stuff out of the wah." I was like, "I know, that's what I do." And he was like, "It's amazing." So then he was loving it. No Christmas song, still Christmas. We were going to do Led Zeppelin, but it was quickly gone. Nope. We weren't going to do that. Wishing Well is free. Sorry, Chris, you're right. I was getting confused. Alabama, no, we won't be doing that at the crossing. We will not be doing that. I'm good, Zachy. How we doing? I'm just catching up with comments. Everyone's joining on stuff. James, PM sent RE set list. What, have I missed a comment? It did work. Well, what we were doing as well, we were alternating, that isn't the word. We were changing round the order, and then I think on the second or third gig, Ben came to me and said, look, we have to finish on White Room because it's just works, and that's why we finished on White Room every night, even if Dom went on second or we did, kind of thing. Because that was their call. But it's cool. It's just a cool song, isn't it? And it's quite easy. Easy peasy. I've been called in to listen to Arthur James and all his new tones with his new foot switch. Nice. I really enjoyed Don Martin, how he was so humble. Dom is like that. Dom is very much like that. Perhaps do another tour with the other suggestions. Oh, God, no. Did Luke sell any pics outside the cavern? He did indeed. The finale at the 100 Club was amazing. Thank you, Kaz. I'm now going to look everywhere else to make sure I'm not missing comments. Neil, James mentioned about not having a set list for the 100 Club. Just sent him a scan of it. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm sorry. My set lists kind of fly off the stage straight away. To the point I had to print off 10 copies of the words to White Room, and they kept going as well. So I was like, okay. I mean, it's fine. It just doesn't bother us. What should we play? I know what we'll play. Not that. Not that. Not that. That. You go your way, I go mine. Well, since just another lie, she said to me, I don't remember good old days. You're just in your mind. It's right here by my side. Come back home. All I want is to come back home. All I need is to come back. I'm just too old to make it alone. I need to feel like I'm loved. She said to me, I don't remember good old days. Girl, why they stay in your mind? 'Cause it's right here by my side. I need is for you. Come back home. All I want is to come back home. All I need is to come back. That's not right. It's a quiet bit first, isn't it? So I need is right here by my side. No, it's for you. Come back home. All I want is to come back home. All I need is to come back. I see everyone's having a discussion in the chat about the Beatles, which is exactly what happened between two bands when we were talking about the Beatles. Ben hates the Beatles. Dom's more Pink Floyd, to be fair. Charlie loves the Beatles, obviously, and me and Luke do as well. I got one of Dom's set lists from the cavern, but ended up giving it away to Lady Behind Me. Ah, that's very nice. Yeah, I saw you 4 times and all I got was a tote bag, which I had to buy. Oh, yes. So at the crossing, there will be patches and tote bags. They are on the store, merch store at the moment, but you won't be able to buy them until after the crossing. Any plans to do a bandana? Nope. Do you need your teleprompter? Yes. Chester was amazing. Yes. Laura, come to the crossing. So Lauren was at Chester and she was in very, very at the front. She was singing the words. And at one point, I looked at her and I realised I was singing the wrong words and she made me make a mistake and I blamed her. Neil, what has been your favourite to perform on this tour? Which one do you find was a crowd favourite? Time as a Thief always gets... I mean, the thing is, because I have in-ear monitors in, so I can't really hear the crowd that much unless they're really loud or laugh really loud or clap really loud and stuff like that. So, for example, in White Room, when we did that pause, to me, the crowd is deadly silent because I've obviously got Dom's guitar, my voice, Ben's guitar, Luke's bass, the drums in my ears still ringing out, and I can't hear the crowd. So while I'm going, come on, and then I saw a video of London at that moment, and the crowd is deafening, and I'm there going, come on, which is a bit rude, isn't it? But I can only judge it on the crowd. The crowd cheer after The Reason quite loud, and you cheer before Time as a Thief and Run Straight Ahead. So I'd have to say probably them, I would say. That's what I'd say. Come back to Belfast soon. We will try. Neil, Rachel and Ross. His name's not Jack, it's Rachel and Ross. Send their love. Both first timers on Tuesday and both said you guys were the best band they'd seen in ages. Until Dom came on stage and that's the best band we've seen in ages. It's very kind of you. If it wasn't for the great Beatles, most bands today would still be singing doo-wop songs. Correct. Time as a Thief is always moving, but had extra meaning at Fleet. Recently had sad news from a friend. I'm sorry, Baroness. This is the other thing as well. When Luke catches it, because Luke wasn't wearing in-ears because it's been making him go dizzy on stage. But Nick's on in-ears and I'm on in-ears. But obviously I can't hear anything, but when we stop or break and hearing you sing, it's mad. It's like spine tingling. It's absolutely insane. Neil, are the patches stick on, or have I got to find a seamstress to stitch it on the garment for me? I think you can iron them on, but then I would stitch it on the outside anyway for safety, because look, they come off sometimes. Look, basically. Do you need? Oh, I've already read that one. What was I going to play? Oh yeah. Feel them fall down my face. I'm so scared I can't tell you why. I will take all the fear, wrap them up in a little light, but it's all too real for me. I need you now, selfish mind cries no, stay with me. Time is a thief, but we don't punish. How much of everything Thanks to my dad for just confirming the patches are sew on only. You do not iron them on. You will melt them if you try and iron them. Please only sew them on. See, we don't know the details. Well, I don't. I'll be on the barrier, so little chance, but can try and grab something. What are you trying to grab? You leave your hands to yourself. Yeah, sorry. Do not iron on the patches. I'll tell you the song that I really enjoyed playing on this tour, which obviously I always enjoy playing it, and it was mad the reaction it was getting as well, because it was just, I didn't expect it, but I explained about the song as well and how it's for artists and creatives. But it was this.
Lost and alone, stumbling in the dark again. No one seems to care. Live in your best life alone. All the times I wait for you, it's now make or break. I wanna feel the light just for a single moment, please, just for once in my life. I wanna feel the light just for a single moment, please, just for once in my life. Well, you wanna give up and everything's not lost for you. No one seems to care. Living your best life alone. All the times for you, it's now make or break. I wanna feel the light just for a single moment, please, just for once in my life. I wanna feel the light just for a single moment, please, just for once in my life. All the times I wait for you, it's now make or break. Yeah, I wanna feel the light just for a single moment, please, just for once in my life. I wanna feel the light just for a single moment, please, just for once in my life.
A comment on TikTok nearly stopped me playing then because that was hilarious. Why does your face keep popping up on my feed tonight? Looking good, dude, and sounding epic. Much love. Thank you. I was like, it's a very nice thing to say, but I read it and was like, what? I don't know, mate. It's probably just because I'm live. That's probably what it is. There she is, the one from upstairs. Oh, hello from upstairs on Instagram. Your voice is sounding great, Neil. Touring hasn't had any ill effects. So I can sing probably at max 4 or 5 nights on the bounce, but the 4th and 5th night I have to manage my voice a lot with it, so I just don't give it as much beans. 3 nights on the bounce I can do quite easily. But then that's no coffee, no dairy, no spices, and drinking about 4 litres of water a day. So yeah, I had this song stuck in my head after the gig. Yeah, that's how we do it. I've already played Give Me Some Time for Nick. I'm sure I did. Did I? I did. Oh, you're looking to grab merch for Sammy. Okay, I get it. I get it. This song was really moving at Fleet. You sang it beautifully. Ah, thank you. Very nice of you. It was pretty cool bumping into Luke coming out of the Hard Day's Night Hotel in Liverpool. Ah, yeah, he went for a coffee there, I think. You don't have dairy ever anyway. Oh, Rodriguez is on, I think. No, I don't, but like cheese, basically, you know? See, now Mimi's having a conversation with everyone on Instagram. For once in my life. So yeah, I probably enjoyed playing that one the most on tour, actually. That's probably what I thought. Right. We got a few minutes left, so I will talk, obviously, about the crossing. As I said, there's about 50 tickets left. They will go. We do have a guest list for industry as well, so it is going to be pretty full. It won't be over full because we're conscious that, you know, we want you guys to have some space as well, so we haven't kind of oversold it, basically. So please do grab those tickets. Get there early to see Lucky Number You, because they're an incredible Birmingham band as well. So please do come to that. And next year is looking a bit mental as well, because obviously we're playing Planet Rock's Winter's End, and we've been confirmed for Steelhouse as well. Look at those bands that are on Steelhouse. That's insane. So it was very, very cool. Very, very cool. What else do I need to tell you about? I don't think there's anything else I need to tell you about. I mean, there's a lot of things happening, but I can't tell you about them. I would definitely stay on the main list, and I'm definitely keep tuned. I'm going up to York that weekend, but last year's crossing gig was epic. Thanks, Corbs. Thank you, my man. I've been in Cardiff today, so I haven't seen it. No, we haven't seen each other. Why does your face... Oh, no, I've seen that one. Why does my face keep popping up? I'm sorry that it does. It's Avi. Hello, how are you doing on Twitch? Never whisper if you have voice issues. Strains your voice more. That is good to know. Thank you. Very, very cool. 2 weeks' time to the crossing, yes. I can't believe no one's asked me what my favourite show was. I was absolutely positive someone was going to say, what was your favourite show, Neil? Oh, wicked. Avi started making his own music a week ago. Good for you. Keep doing it. Never see me cry for the world I left behind. Now you're nothing to me. Why won't you let me be free? Whoa. Pretend that you didn't know. Found out the way. Beauty ran away. Fell off from your face down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. I don't wanna know. Thank you very much.
Down by the river, 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 down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. If you would like to know what mine, Luke's, and Nick's favourite show of the Don Martin Blue Nation co-headline tour is, then you'll just have to come to the Crossing, because that is where we're going to tell you. And yes, I realise that is very mean, but it's also called marketing. So yes, thank you very much. I think it's Tej for the comment on Twitch about my voice. That's very nice. Thank you, thank you. 20 years ago, supported. Was it 20 years ago? I don't think it was 20 years ago, Christine. I don't think it was 20. If it is, I'm frigging old. I'm an hour 5 of my journey back from Leeds. 2 trains from Bromcastle. Oh man, Corbs, I'm sorry, dude. You keep on keeping on. That is horrendous. So yes, if you'd like to know what our favourite show was of the Don Martin co-headline tour, hey, no worries. Let me add you to the broadcast. There you go. Please, everybody on Twitch, on Facebook, and find this lovely person and follow them. Bet it's all of them. It's not all of them. What I will tell you is all 3 of us have different favourite shows. Good night, my beautiful people. I'll see you all soon. See you, Sammy. All of you have been amazing this tour. Hope Nick recovers well and is back bouncing around the drums. He will be, don't you worry. See you at the Crossing here beforehand. Yes, so go and have an incredible weekend. No, it's over. It's over. The weekend's over. It's Sunday. Next week's stream will probably be Wednesday, but I'll just have to look at that in my diary and where I am and stuff like that. So we will see you next week. I'm going to say goodbye to TikTok first. Goodbye, TikTok. Thank you for being here. Let me go there. End now. Coco's starting to play. I'm going to say goodbye to everybody on Instagram. Goodbye, everybody on Instagram. Thank you very much for being here. It's been a pleasure. See, this is me doing it in order. Bye-bye. And we're still... Oh, yeah. Let's just delete that there. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love. I am officially old, but, you know, it's a privilege to grow old. So, yes, we will see you next week for the 300th stream. That's a bit mental, isn't it? No! No! You have to come up here. Ah! Come up here. Up. Get up. Don't bite me. Up here. Vicious dog. See you at the Crossing. See you next week. Not long now. There's not many tickets left, so please go grab those tickets if you don't have them already. Please tell your friends and anyone that's thinking to get them. This is not me squeaking. By the way, I'm not squeaking. This is Coco squeaking. So yeah, I'll see you next week. Peace, love, and bananas. Stay happy and free. Love you. Goodbye.